When my PS for hire gave us that exercise, I was holding my cheek with a very big smile until I realized that I was not holding the cheek. I think all of us need refresher courses in CBE. The principal secretaries present here, Professor Julius Bitok and Dr. Inyangala, the members of parliament led by my friend, Honorable Julius Meli, the chair of the Education Committee, and Joseph McLap, member of parliament, Baringo North, the CEOs here present of all our sagas, Council of Governors here present and members of county governments present, senior Ministry of Education officials, KEPSHA and KESHA leadership, the teachers, union leaders, partners, stakeholders, distinguished guests, esteemed education stakeholders, fellow Kenyans, parents, teachers, our precious learners, if there are any here today, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning again. I am happy to welcome all of you today to this important national conversation on the competency-based education that we have rolled out this far. This vital conversation, ladies and gentlemen, comes just a month after we concluded the county-based dialogues on quality education in all of our 47 counties. Today's conversation, therefore, offers us an opportunity to receive the recommendations of the county-based dialogues and further engage on the education we want. I had an opportunity to attend some of the county-based dialogues myself, and I can proudly tell you that the events offered us some of the most valuable feedback on the implementation of the competency-based education, as will be presented here shortly. As a ministry, I am pleased that through these dialogues, we were able to appraise our valued stakeholders, and especially the learners and parents, on the progress made in the implementation of the CBE. I want all of you to be aware that such conversations are not in vain. As a government, we take you seriously and will always ensure that your views and given in such engagements count for something. For instance, ladies and gentlemen, the majority of our stakeholders during the competency-based county dialogues were of the view that mathematics as a subject should be compulsory in senior school. So this conversation, and by the end of today, once the presentation is made, will show that we have listened to your concerns, and we have consulted with the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development and reached a resolution which I hope that you will support, that some form of mathematics be made compulsory for the two pathways that are not the STEM pathway, so that we have the STEM pathway having pure maths and the other two pathways having a form of maths, so that we have maths in all the three pathways in senior school. So we love that conversation, and I think it is an important aspect that we have listened to the views of the Kenyans, and it is an important input that has come from the stakeholders, so that we can show that we are not just holding these meetings for the sake of holding meetings. We are holding them so that we can hear from you. We can listen to you, because we do not have all the answers. Your input is important, and the more we get from you, the more enriching our curriculum and our education is going to be. I want to therefore take this opportunity to assure you that your views were received and will be considered at various levels of policy making. Ladies and gentlemen, competency-based education is a journey that we must get right, because it impacts on the future of our nation. our national aspirations, and most importantly, the current and future generations. The value we attach to the education of our children speaks to the value we attach to the future of our nation. We must therefore give in the attention it deserves and ensure that we are speaking the same language as a nation. Our decision to organize this national conversation offers us a further opportunity to get feedback on the education that is fit for our children. As a ministry, we are here not just to speak, but to listen, to understand, and to collaboratively shape our trajectory of our competency-based education. The mode of engagement, I assure you, will continue until we complete the full competency-based education cycle at grade 12. And as the PS for Higher Education has indicated, the universities are already working on the curriculum reviews to receive the students in the various pathways that are under the competency-based education. Ladies and gentlemen, over and above this, we have been diligently implementing the recommendations of the Presidential Working Party on Education Reform, which considered views from all stakeholders across the country. I therefore humbly beseech you to engage with open hearts and minds today. Let us share our experiences, ask questions, and offer our support. Let us work together as a nation to build a bright future for our children. The officers from the Ministry of Education, from NEC, from KICD, and TSC are here to listen, to understand, and support you. We are all in this together. We shall, as stakeholders in the education sector, support our children as one. Let us remember that behind every education policy, behind every curriculum, and behind every education statistic, there is a child, a special human being. And it is for them that we are here today. It is for their future that we are working. And it is for their dreams that we are striving. And we must not lose sight of that. Ladies and gentlemen, with those many remarks, it is my pleasure and humble duty to declare this national conversation officially opened. Thank you, and God bless you. Asanteni sana.